My tone building process, it starts actually in my head. A lot of people, they say tone is in your fingers, right? Of course, fingers are part of the process, but it's in my head first. First, I try to, with the gear that I have, to have that sound that I have in my mind. Let's say when I play a Stratocaster, because I grew up listening to Steve Ray Vaughan a lot, so that's the tone I have in my mind for Strat. Or when I play something with fuzz, it's something different. Or if I play Les Pauls or, like Flying V's, and then I think immediately about Albert King. But my process starts in my mind, then it goes to the gear, right? Actually, first comes to the hands, how you approach, how you pick, the intensity that you play, dynamics and stuff like that. For me, the biggest part is the amp. A lot of people come at that question. So you prefer like having a great guitar and a terrible amp, or a terrible guitar with a great amp? I would go with a great amp. So basically the amp for me, it's a pedal platform. So I kind of get that tone that I want, the clean tone. If it sounds great, awesome, if it's dynamic. And actually it changes every time. So I don't have a sound. Let's say if I'm playing at my bedroom, it's gonna be that tone. But once I go to a gig or to the studio, I go and change everything. Just like you saw when I got here. So I was just like messing with the knobs a little bit, getting the tone I like. And then after I got that clean tone that I like, that could be a little bit edge of breakup sometimes, but usually it's actually clean. But I like clean and loud, so I have that tons of headroom. And then I go to the pedal, right? And to me, the most important thing about pedals, I'm not gonna talk about fuzz pedals because they actually change your tone like drastically. But when I think about overdrives, for me, it has to be something that's very amp-like. And that's the reason I really like the Antique, right? Which actually started with the Gladio, because it was the first pedal of you guys that I used to play, that I still play, And I really like how it really is amp-like, it really sounds like an amp cranked. What I look for in a pedal, it's to sound like the amp cranked. So if I want something that is going to change too much the amp, that it's not going to be in the realm of overdrive pedals. It's going to be or modulation or fuzz or something like with square. But if I go for the overdrive, it has to sound like an amp. Meaning it has to respond to the way I pick, to boom, when you really crank the amp and you have the bass coming and that kind of stuff. And something that actually, if I turn my volume a little bit, it's not gonna be like a fuzz face, because fuzz face, they really clean up, but it's gonna clean up a little bit too. And usually something that is simple. It's not, I don't have too many options. If I have too many options, I get lost. I like something that if I just step, I know it's gonna sound great, but if I tweak, it can get even better. But without tweaking, it already sounds good. That's one of the things I look for pedal. Yeah, the Imperium for me, it became my favorite overdrive, right? And the reason for that is because it's a mix of two overdrives that I really like. I started with Gladio when I started playing your pedals, and I really like the pedal. I like for both. I like for humbuckers or single coils. But then when you sent me the Antique, it was just like felt like home when I was playing Stratocaster, let's say, because I grew up on Steve Ray Vaughan, and I was like, oh, this is like a tube screamer, but better, right? And then I said, okay, so when you came up with the Imperium, it was like best of both worlds. So it doesn't mean that I only use the Antique side for Strat and only use Gladio for humbuckers. That's not what happens. But if I bring 2 guitars to the gig, I would set up that way and I'll be happy with that. If I only bring one, I can still use both sides and I even use them together. So I like stacking a lot. So basically, yeah, that's what I like because it's very amp-like, touch sensitive, and it's inspiring to play. And it's something that I got used to because I've been playing Gladio maybe since 20, when it was released, 2018?
2018. Yeah, 2018.
And I think I started playing first year because I think I remember bringing that one to Crossroads when I played Crossroads, the 2019. I think I bought it. It was there with me. So it just became something familiar too, and when I like something, I like to stick with things that I like to. Yeah.